All right, time to start cruising again. You can always see my face light up because I get to live vicariously through Tino's experiences and hopefully inspire you to go out there and experience this beautiful world that we have access to through Imagine Cruising. And this week's cruise is a European adventure that takes us from the cool climate of Scandinavia to the sun-drenched Mediterranean. We're loving the Med at the moment. Really nice contrast as well, not just in temperatures, but I think in the cultures, our experiences, the food. So our favorite travel maestro from Imagine Cruising is going to give us some insight into the trip, the destinations, and of course the beautiful ship that we shall be traveling on. Tino, welcome back, buddy.
How's it going?
Good, man. This one's got me excited because this is something slightly different. We haven't kind of approached the Med from this direction specifically.
We haven't done it yet.
So first of all, where do we start and where are we going on our adventure, I'm going to call it this time?
Well, we're starting all the way north in the Scandinavian capitals of Sweden and Denmark, the cities of Stockholm and Copenhagen. We then go into the North Sea, visiting Amsterdam. We're doing the English Channel even, north coast of France with Brest in Brittany.
Brest, cool.
And then we do that famous Iberian Peninsula around Portugal, Straits of Gibraltar, into the south of Spain, south of France, and then the north of Italy. So it is really exciting. It's not your stock standard generic cruise.
Yeah, certainly a variation from the beautiful trips we've done around the Med and the Med and the Western Mediterranean. We will go to Barcelona, don't worry, we are going to stop.
We always do.
But Scandinavia, visually captivating, beautiful. I always think very orderly, beautiful, wide open spaces, but it has a flavor all of its own. What makes this part of the world so different from the rest of Europe, do you think?
What I really love about Scandinavian countries is the high standard of living, and you can immediately see and experience that with their infrastructure, their public transport domains. There's no traffic ever, even during peak hours. And the reason for this is that their undergrounds, their buses work just phenomenally, and people use bicycles to get around mainly. And this is also the best way for our clients to get around. And don't be nervous about getting lost in Scandinavia if you take the wrong bus or train, because all of them are famous for speaking really good English.
Oh, wow.
So you can ask your way around. And then in Stockholm specifically, I would suggest that you visit the Royal Palace. Sweden is surrounded by water, so there are so many bridges. It's just the scenery is exquisite. You can watch the exchange of the Royal Guard, and then also you can visit the ABBA Museum, which for some reason that is something that always sticks to me.
Don't laugh.
And then have your experience of some fika. Fika is a tradition that they do every afternoon, almost like our version of a high tea, where they eat traditional pastries and cakes, and you just socialize with the locals.
Yum, and you brought the food in.
Again,
you broke a record. Yeah, well done. You mentioned going around bicycle, going around by water. The same definitely can be said of Amsterdam in the Netherlands, where basically buses have been replaced by barges because there is so much water around. You really are waterborne, but this is, again, so much history surrounding you, but an unmatched, a beautiful cultural experience in Amsterdam. What makes that part of the world so impressive and such a hot spot? From a tourist perspective, it's got to be one of the most visited places in the world.
Yes, Amsterdam is, again, the mixture of artistry and also tradition almost, and again, just high standards of living. It just makes it so much fun to visit these cities because everything works. Amsterdam is famous, of course, for the Van Gogh Museum. Vincent van Gogh is the father of art when it gets to Amsterdam. And then also the Rijks Museum, where you can see some work of Rembrandt from Van Rijn, actually, sorry. And then also Anne Frank House is there, where you can visit the actual house where she hid away with her family during the Second World War and the Nazi occupation. And then my favorite is the Heineken tour that you can do in Amsterdam, where you can savor some of the famous beers that they have on offer.
Yeah, a proud tradition of beer in Amsterdam. So you've got a little surprise for us. Before I give the price away, can you maybe take us through the price package, what's included very quickly?
Okay, so this is a 13-night package. It includes 13 nights.
Wow, okay.
This is your one-night stay in Stockholm, your 12-night full-board cruise on the Costa Magica, your return flights between Johannesburg, and then it's going to the market at 31,999, but we do have something up our sleeve in the theme of Black Friday. For Expresso viewers, if they book today, they get a 2,000 Rand discount.
Wow.
So it's going for 29,999 per person, 30-night holiday.
That's really, really nice. So 2,000, we're going to knock it off right now because we are feeling the Black Friday craziness already. So 29,999. Including flights and taxes, and a lot included once you're on board the Costa Magica. That is incredible, but you've got to capitalize today, and you could be visiting some of the world's most culturally rich cities and experience a magical cruise aboard the Costa Magica. So we'll reinforce that incredible prize and some of those destinations as we progress. We're moving from Scandinavia around into the Mediterranean. But again, that revised price just for you on Expresso today, 29,999, but you've got to capitalize today.